and welcome to Hindsight 2020 for the week of December 14th. I'm Damian Musiani, and here's your news. Leading off, Pfizer's highly anticipated COVID-19 vaccine is now officially in transit in America. The weekend saw the first 3 million vaccine vials being shipped out to states across the country from the pharmaceutical giant's facility in Portage, Michigan. The vaccine has become the hottest Christmas gift of 2020, even though it must be kept at a temperature of minus 94 degrees Fahrenheit to stay effective. U.S. coronavirus czar Moncef Slaoui told Fox News that he is sensitive to concerns about how he intends to keep the vaccine so cold while in transit, and he has assured us all that he has found a reliable outsourced vendor to trust. Remember him? What can go wrong, right? Wrong. Because what's even colder than the virus is the rationale that President Trump, Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, and advisor Stephen Miller, who already recovered from COVID-19, will now all get the vaccine with other White House workers before high-risk citizens and healthcare workers do. That's just too much.
Too much.
That clip was from 1974, during the reign of terror by a serial killer known only as Zodiac, who stalked and killed young couples in Northern California and sent complex cryptograms to authorities which nobody could decipher. Until now. A team of amateur techno sleuths who look suspiciously like they were laid off by Geek Squad announced last week that they had deciphered a cryptic letter that the Zodiac killer sent to police 51 years ago. The letter itself was full of tedious ramblings, which had me thinking about the Zodiac's first police sketch. Then I realized that this guy looks like he was also laid off from Geek Squad, doesn't he? These so-called sleuths could be part of a giant IT conspiracy to protect geeky killers all over the world. I mean, anybody could look at these puzzles and find all kinds of names in them, right? Did Senator Ted Cruz ever work at Best Buy? That would explain why GQ tried to out him as the Zodiac 4 years ago. Sheesh, it's enough to make you want to take a vacation. But if you do, be sure to leave all your non-canine support animals home. Earlier this month, the U.S. Department of Transportation announced that it is revising the Air Carrier Access Act to cut down on flyers bringing their pets onto airlines as purported support animals. I'm not talking about the refined and sophisticated house cat. That's a classy world traveler right there. I'm talking about the person who tried to bring a live peacock onto his flight. This guy was clearly an executive from NBC. Or how about this woman? This is Ronice Froese, who booked a first-class seat for her and her support miniature horse, Fred. If you couldn't tell, Fred is a big fan of the movie Nacho Libre. But the top honor has to go to this woman and her 80-pound emotional support pig named Hobie. Hobie hoofed it onto a flight bound for Washington and immediately went hog wild, running up and down the aisle, squealing and defecating all over the place, causing the flight to be delayed until the woman and her pig were ordered to disembark. Now, this incident didn't happen in 2020, but it really should have, don't you think? Will things ever go back to normal? When pigs fly. That's your news. Please like, share, and subscribe, and come back next week for Fresh Hindsight.